I know Logan Paul.
Right.
Logan Paul knows Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon knows Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
That's 3 people. That's fucking crazy. So theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could have Logan contact Tim. We would have Tim contact Joe. A little telephone game, and I can get a message to Joe Rogan. What do you guys want me to tell Joe? Let me know in the comments down below. Holy shit, this guy's a gymnast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast. It's Vinny, it's Phil. It's a day of member-exclusive episode, and we're all over the fucking place today, all right? But we're still bringing you guys that high-quality shit. That shit that'll get you out of the bed in the morning smelling good, feeling right. You know what I'm saying, Philly-on, as you drink from your superhero cup. How we doing today?
It's giving me power, Vin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's giving you strength?
I mean, we talked for what? Probably like a full hour before this episode.
Yeah, we've been having a good bromance today.
Let me tell you guys. Because you're the only ones I can actually tell because I'm banned from YouTube. That's it. For the next 4 days, because I already been waiting for 3 days. My most recent video got removed for promoting gambling. I have a channel strike on my channel.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, if you get 3 strikes, it's just like baseball.
You're out.
You're out.
You're fucking out.
Channel gets terminated, and Philly-on will be living in a box.
Yeah, so what's cool about that is I can't update anyone with a community post, a poll, a little message, a video. Hey, guys, I can't just take it on the chin. I'm silenced. I can't do anything. I'm going back and forth with YouTube on Twitter because it's a 1,000% wrongful strike. I mean, in no way, shape, or form am I promoting gambling in any way. The video had 60,000 views. It was monetized after 2 days. That was the view count, which means that, like, this video is up and running. You know what I mean?
Doing well, too.
Yeah, like, we were on the up and up, and no warning, just bam, 3 a.m. into Saturday.
It always happens at fucking 3 in the morning.
Yep.
Some crazy shit with social media always goes down at 3 in the fucking morning.
So I hit up YouTube because I see a lot of creators, like, talking to YouTube on Twitter.
Yeah, they actually have a good support team on Twitter.
That's like the go-to place for support, right?
Yeah.
Because what happened was I submitted an appeal because I was like, there's no shot that this violates your terms of service, your guidelines. Because the timestamp that they gave me, I go back and look, and sure enough, it's not even my clip. It's a clip that exists on YouTube that I used of a Twitch streamer talking about the company that the video was on.
That's the weird part about it.
To add context to my video.
That footage already exists on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fine. You put it in your video, which is a video about anti-gambling.
Yeah.
And that gets taken down.
Yeah.
So it's a really fucking weird situation. We're going to try to do some stuff behind the scenes, hopefully get the video back and get the strike removed. So we'll keep you guys posted. So Phil's been dealing with that shit. I'm dealing with shit. I haven't even said anything on Twitter, or I haven't talked about this on streams or anything yet, but I'll let the meatballs know. I'll
tell
keep
them.
It kind of
You
vague.
got to tell them.
I lost my fucking Instagram again. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My Instagram last month, around like March 20th or something like that, it got disabled for suspicious activity on the account. After 24 hours, I waited. I tried to log back in. They basically told me that my account was disabled for impersonating somebody.
Yeah.
Which I don't do on my account. It's me.
It's just Vinny.
It's been me forever. It will always be me. It's at Vinny. How you doing? And I was like, what the fuck? So I ended up doing this thing where I had to send them a picture of me holding my passport, yada, yada. I got it back, all right?
I know.
Less than a fucking month later, this shit happens again. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Trying to do some stuff behind the scenes to get this account back. And I'll be honest with you guys, this shit is stressful because you see a lot of horror stories online of people that lose their IGs because people exploit this bot system where you can like mass spam somebody's account and get their shit taken away from them. And it's very stressful. So hopefully I'll get it back soon. I really do believe I will get it back soon. It's just a matter of like living in the unknown and not knowing why this keeps happening and what the fuck is going on. It's extremely stressful, but hopefully the IG will be back soon and I can post my fucking dinner stories again. What's the problem? I'm posting a fucking story of my meal,
I don't
a couple of fucking stories of Spotify songs that I fancy, that I enjoy, and then I fucking wake up and my shit's been disabled again.
It's good.
It's not good. I'm stressed out, all right? I've recorded about fucking 9 videos, no exaggeration, 9 videos in the last day. I get back to New York, the grind don't stop, and then tomorrow I'm going to Florida for Easter with the family. Parents got a house down there. Any big Easter plans? You going on a fucking scavenger hunt or something, Phil?
Well, Friday, I'm just going out to dinner with my family for my birthday. Sunday, I'm going out to dinner with my family for Easter.
Nice.
So it's just a bunch of like family outings. You know what I mean?
It's good to spend time with family on the holidays.
No real big plans, but I like a nice family dinner.
I mean, I like a nice dinner too. And what would I do when I would go to dinner? I'd post on my story.
Right.
Can't be doing that though. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Easter. It'll be nice, just, turn the brain off and just enjoy real life shit. None of this social shit.
Yeah, you know what I love?
What do you love? Being able to post on a YouTube channel without getting fucking... We're very bitter today. I'm not going to lie to you.
I love researching a topic for over 2 weeks. Editing it.
Yep.
Sending to my other editor.
Patty Trillington.
To then get it approved by a sponsor. To then upload it to YouTube for it to get monetized. Me pulling 2 all-nighters in a row to get this video out. Perfect. Have you? This video was my best work ever. It's like your fucking magnum opus. Say you're a painter, right? You paint the Mona Lisa. It's like somebody coming in there and stealing your fucking artwork.
And then taking a shit on it.
Yeah. And putting it back up.
And then when
defiled.
you go, why would you just shit on my painting?
Yeah.
You're like, well, you didn't follow the rules. You're like, what do you mean? There's rules to painting?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Literally.
Fucking shit is rough. Other than that, though, things are good. My productivity's been, through the roof, which is nice. I got a new channel starting soon. Other than that, not much on my brain today. I'm very fucking aggravated. And I'm not going to hold back for you guys. You guys, what you see is what you get on this podcast. Meatballs, thank you for keeping the lights on.
I've been stressed as fuck. Like straight up anxiety in the middle of the night. Like
I don't mean to laugh. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. What's going on? Anything specific? Just about the video stuff or?
It's the whole idea that I literally don't care about views anymore. I literally don't I was just getting my stride.
You talked about it. You said you just want to make things that you're passionate about.
Yeah, I'm passionate about the new stuff that I'm making. I really am. That's what gives me a fucking boner in the morning. That's what gets me out of bed. I make it because I have a vision for it and I want to share it with you guys. And creatively, it's fulfilling. That's it. I'm in a spot where I'm finally able to do that, right?
Yeah. And
then on my 3rd video gets just taken from me. It's just so fucking annoying.
And it was, not to pour salt in the wound or make you feel worse, but it's that perfect storm of why does life do that sometimes where first 2 vids that you did in this new format start to get really solid traction. Comments are inherently positive. Everyone's having a fucking great time. Then the 3rd fucking one that you upload, disaster strikes.
And all it takes is literally one human to sit there and be like, okay, this was an error on...
Yeah. Watch
the video or read the title.
Yeah.
The puppets of online gambling. That's not pro gambling. But I digress.
Yeah.
It's good. What are you going to do, eh?
Yeah.
Is your family rabbit on Easter?
No. We're hopefully going to dye some eggs.
I've done that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's always a great time.
And you know what happened?
What's that?
I dyed the eggs. Well, there's 2 techniques.
Uh-huh.
Do you poke the hole in the egg and blow out all the juice?
I don't remember how we did. I just remember soaking those bitches for
Or do you hard boil them and then dye them?
I want to say hard boil.
Okay, so when I was a kid, the only time I've done it, you poke a hole in it and you blow out the egg, right? So then it's a hollow shell and then you dip it. I did it with Wildy 4 days ago, and she was like, no, hard boiled the eggs. And they were a day old eggs, meaning they went past their expiration date a little bit. So they weren't the most fresh eggs. Mm-hmm. So she's like, oh, hard boil them. So we hard boil them, we dye them. We put them on the table, decorate them nice. I can show you a picture. We leave our dog unattended to for 30 minutes. We go down to the store.
He's going to eat the fucking eggs.
He ate 4 rotten eggs, and they were fucking blue and magenta.
Oh, shit. He likes the very pretty colors, huh?
Yep. He peeled them, too. He peeled them.
With his paws or with his snoot?
I don't know, but either probably something like that.
Has he been shitting a lot? Because if he's eating rotten eggs, it's definitely not good for his fart situation.
No, he didn't really have any sort of crazy reaction to them.
That's good.
Apparently dogs can eat slightly rotten shit.
I can't hear anything out of my left ear right now. Not from a technical perspective,
oh, okay.
bodily function.
Right.
Left ear just went, eee! That can't be good.
You have tinnitus.
I'm falling apart. Is that bad? Is tinnitus bad?
It's kind of bad.
How bad is it? Do I want to Google this or am I going to be scared?
No, you'll be scared. I'll explain it to you. I'll break it down.
Break it down.
So you have these small hairs on the inner canals of your ear called cilia.
Yeah, and I'm a hairy guy, so I probably got a lot of those.
You got a lot of cilia.
Things. Yeah.
I think it's called cilia.
I think you're right.
What happens is when you overstimulate them, you lose your cilia. And the cilia is what dictates like your hearing, kind
So
of.
when I'm bumping to sick tunes
Yeah.
at max volume, my fucking hairs are just ripping off the inner workings of my ear.
Yeah. And you start to get that ringing noise in your ear.
Yeah. It came back. I feel good now.
Oh, your hearing came back?
Yeah.
Now, everyone will experience some form of tinnitus throughout their life, but the scary thing is, once you damage your ears to that level, like, and you have permanent tinnitus, just that ringing, like that low, dull sound, it doesn't go away and there's no cure to it. And it can actually like drive people insane because you can't not hear it.
Oh, that's just what I need in my life.
Yeah.
On top of the many demons I have in my head, hearing a low or a high pitch repeatedly, that's going to sit really well with me.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to post about that on my Instagram story. Oh, fucking wait. I can't. Fuck out of here. Phil, I started a new show.
Which one?
Me and my lovely girlfriend, we started a new show. And I got to tell you right now, when you get home tonight, sit down with Wildy, sit down with the dogs, get the temperature in the house feeling nice and comfortable, get a couple blankets, couple pillows, relax.
What is it?
It's called The Ultimatum.
What's
Phil,
that?
Phil?
Is that the marriage show?
It is. Phil, this is the most toxic, hilarious, absurd show I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
We started about 2 days ago, and I think we have 2 episodes left, and then they drop, or 4 episodes left, and they drop the last 2 as like the main season finale episodes or whatever. So I just typed in really quickly, what is the Ultimatum on Netflix about? It's hosted by Nick Lachey and his wife.
Okay.
And I think they're also the creators of Love is Blind, by the way. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but let me read this and then I'll try to give you the Vinny version. So basically, it's a reality TV. Let's see. That didn't even give me a fucking explanation on that. Never mind. I'll just tell you from my head. All right. So basically, there are these 6 couples.
Yep.
One partner in the relationship wants to get married and move forward, but there's a reason that the other person doesn't.
Right.
They're not ready. They don't want kids, X, Y, and Z. So then the person in the relationship that initiates the ultimatum, they basically say, all right, well, we're going to trade partners with the other people here that gave their partners ultimatums. You're going to date someone else and live with them for 3 weeks. And then you're going to come back to me, live with me for 3 weeks. And then at the end of this experience, you're either going to marry me and fulfill the ultimatum, or you're going to pick to be with the other person.
Yeah.
So you got all these people that are showing up that are already not happy in their relationship, now spicing it up.
Right.
By going to a new relationship. Dude, like, I don't want to spoil anything.
That's fucked up.
It's fucking ridiculous. Dude, like, I genuinely don't want to spoil anything, but you guys have to watch this show. There was a point in the show, I think episode 2, me and Kylie were both like this. Like, you think it's going to go one way, it goes a completely different way. These people are all super dysfunctional.
Right.
And, listen, they signed up to be on TV, so I'm going to discuss it. It's not even hilarious is not the word. It's just so gut-wrenchingly awkward in some scenes and some situations. And the fact that anybody thought this was a good idea is out of their fucking minds.
Whoever gave them the green light.
Whoever gave them the green light to go on this fucking show, like, it is fucking wacky. So you definitely should watch it.
I think it is the same guy. Nick Lackey?
Nick Lachey.
Lachey.
Yeah. Nick Lackey.
Lachey.
Lachey.
Yeah.
He was Jessica Simpson's ex.
Are you serious?
He has a song called What's Left of Me. Google those lyrics. Watch my life pass me by.
Oh, he does like pop punk?
I'm kind of giving it a little bit of a pop punk swing. No, it's more like running from myself today. You're the reason for my mistake.
Now, is his wife on the show too? Because I know.
Yeah, they're both the hosts. So, bro, they sit down at a table and they're like, so, Ray, you're here because you initiated the ultimatum.
Vanessa Lachey?
Yeah, that's the wife.
Yep.
But yeah, the main premise is that by dating somebody new and living with them and going through this rush expedited marriage process, it will make you realize whether or not you truly love your partner. and if you're willing to compromise on the things that you and them don't agree on to fulfill the ultimatum and to ultimately end up in a happy relationship. Fuck it, I'm going to get in a little bit of a spoiler territory.
Okay.
Minor spoilers for this first or the second episode. So if you want to go in completely spoiler free, don't listen to this, but here's what happens. So they're eventually, they all date.
Each other.
Like, it's like speed dating, walking around a pool at each other first to
Are they
get
allowed-
an understanding of who they want to pick as their new partner for the 3 weeks.
Right, but is there fucking in this show?
From what I've seen so far, they haven't shown any fucking, but like,
It's implied.
people were probably fucking. Like they would show like kissing and shit.
Oh, okay.
So like the whole premise is like you're supposed to now be married to this person for this 3 weeks and date them and see how that
So you can
goes.
do whatever you want in those 3 weeks.
If both parties agree
Yeah.
that are doing that, yes. But it's so confusing, right? Because there'll be a scene where this person's like, "You cheated, what the fuck?" And then you saw them 3 scenes ago kissing someone.
Right.
And it's like, so what's considered cheating right now between these two? What's not? It's very
So it's
convoluted.
kind of asking people to be in open relationships for 3 weeks to see if they love their partner or
Exactly.
not. Yeah.
That's how you boil it all down. So there's this moment where they're all sitting at a table after they've been like speed dating, and you'll say, okay, so there's this one guy, he's like, I really connect with her. I hope she connects with me. So they set up where Nick Lachey will be like, all right, so I forgot the guy's name, but he picks this guy with a beard. He's like, so David, who would you like to be with for these next 3 weeks? And this guy is trying to pick 3 separate girls. They all pick somebody else, right?
Okay.
So then he has the bright idea where he finally realizes, oh shit, no one's going to want to live with me. He gets up, he goes, I don't mean to steal anybody's thunder right here, baby. And he gets on one knee and proposes to the girl he came with, right? So then right after that, a fight breaks out because the girls at the table are like, you just said that you were going to pick me and I ended up picking someone else. And then because you realize like,
Right.
nobody's going to want to be with you, you just marry the girl you came with.
Does she say yes?
She does. And then
Are they off the show now?
Yeah. They just got up and left. No, yeah, I had to think about it for a second.
Oh, that was quick.
Two couples proposed in that moment because they were just like in this.
He tried really hard. He's like, just asked 3 girls. They said no. He's like, yeah, fuck it.
Dude, like it is just so absurd. That's the ending of what I will say about this. You guys have to watch it for yourselves. Again, we have like 2 or 4 episodes left, and we're gonna watch it later tonight when we get cozy in bed. And it's so good. I've been greatly enjoying it.
Lachey gives me weird vibes.
Nick Lachey?
Yeah.
Why? He's got a good song, dude.
It's like the reality. It's not reality TV, but he just seems like an NPC to me.
He does have some NPC qualities. Like them hosting on the show is definitely not like you're not going there for the host. You're just there to watch the fuckery.
Right.
Like they'll just
So maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, they're just kind of there. Like anyone could have sat there and like the producer in the ear just says like he'll literally be like, well, that's why you have to trust the ultimatum process because I was given an ultimatum and now because of it, I'm happily married or whatever the fuck they say.
Just from watching Love is Blind, I know the way he talks and the way he acts, and like it's almost as if like he's not a human like talking to other humans.
I feel like most hosts are like that though in these dating
I guess
shows.
you have to be. Like I literally guess you have to take any sort of humanity out of it because there's just no emotion.
My favorite
Like,
host that I've seen any of these shows was on The Bachelor, Jesse Palmer. That dude's fucking awesome.
let me see him.
And when you type him in, you're going to be like, oh, dude, classic NPC Chad. But like, this guy was cool.
He's the host?
He was the host of The Bachelor this season, yeah. The Bachelor, excuse me. Fucking voice crack city over here.
Yeah, The Bachelor. Me and my boys watch The Bachelor.
Yeah, me and my boys, we get together, we watch The fucking Bachelor. Clayton was under fire, man.
So, did we ever talk about like what happened at the end of that?
Oh, shit. You want me to tell you? Do you know what happened?
No, tell me.
So basically, what we had discussed on the podcast, I think it was a member episode too. So you guys get the full scoop. Go back a couple episodes if you missed it. So at the end of this journey, there were 3 girls left. You had Susie, all right? You had Rachel, and you had Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
So the way The Bachelor works, for those of you that are listening to this for the first time and you have no idea, at the end of the show, when there's 3 girls left, they do this thing called fantasy suites, where basically now is your opportunity. If you want to get down and dirty, you can get down and dirty. Cameras go off, whatever.
Right.
So in the last couple of episodes, Clayton ends up telling Rachel, gets the first date. He says, I'm in love with you. And they sleep together. Okay. So Rachel's just like, oh, he's in love with me. He opened up. I'm going to win. Goes on a date with Gabby now. All right? Gabby, I'm in love with you. Or not in love with you. I love you. Right? There's love or whatever. What the fuck he said? I don't remember the exact details.
I have love. Some of it is for you.
He said, I love you to them. That's the bottom line. Also sleeps with Gabby. Okay. Now, Susie is the girl that he actually likes the most from what he says in the interviews and all that, right?
Right.
So before him and Susie go into the fantasy like night, Susie says, before our date, did you tell anyone that you loved them or did you sleep with anyone? And Clayton goes, I did that with both women. So now Susie freaks out and she's like, I can't do this.
Right.
And she leaves. I'm giving you the very abridged version. There's a huge long
then
fight that happens and all this shit.
He convinces her to come back.
So here's what happens now. Now he has to tell the other two girls at the rose ceremony, hey, what's going on? Susie left because I told her that I slept with both of you and that I said I love you to both of you. So now they have a fucking breakdown, rightfully so, because they think that it's this intimate one-on-one thing, but in reality
So he clapped all of their cheeks.
Well, he clapped Rachel's cheeks and Gabby's cheeks. Susie dipped before any cheeks could be clapped.
Right.
All right? So then what happens is he convinces Gabby to stay because Gabby's about to dip out. He's like, listen, I don't have a crystal ball. That's always his line. But I want to open myself up and I want to see where this goes, blah, blah, blah. So then in the next episode, they all meet his family. So Gabby comes, meets the family. Rachel comes, meets the family. It all goes great. He's sitting there with his family and he goes, you know, the more I'm sitting here, the more I'm realizing I truly want Susie.
Okay.
So now he goes back to the two girls that he just tore apart and said, that wasn't a sexual thing, like tore their hearts out. He destroyed them. I realized right after I said it sounded bad. Anyway, he broke these two girls down with what he said. He then tells them, this is over. I'm going for Susie. So then there's more heartbreak.
Right.
Turns out Jesse Palmer, the host, comes and sits down with the family, goes, I got good news for you, Clayton. Susie never left Iceland.
Yeah.
She's still here.
I remember this far.
Yeah. So now he goes to propose essentially to Susie. Not fully propose, but he basically takes a ring out. He's like, I'm willing to give it all up for you. Like, I want you, blah, blah, blah. Susie goes, I can't accept this, and leaves. The finale happens. Gabby comes out and like roasts Clayton. Rachel comes out and roasts Clayton.
I think I remember what happens.
Susie ends up DMing him after the show was done filming. They rekindled. They got together. Now they're still together. And the new bachelorettes are both Gabby and Rachel.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's hype. Everyone got a happy ending.
Yeah. Sorry if any of you have heard that for the second time, but I have Alzheimer's and I could have.
You got amnesia. It's okay.
But you explained it very short, concise, clear.
To the point.
And it is entertaining to listen to, right?
Yeah.
Why is he under fire? Because I just Googled it and it looks like he cheated.
Well, no. So that's the new. So I'm glad you brought this up because me and K-Dog were looking into this a couple days ago. There was this girl on TikTok that made a video saying that Clayton was like spotted in a New York City bar or club or something, and that her name's Sasha.
Yep.
That's the TikToker. So then all of a sudden I'm going through my Instagram because I follow Clayton and Susie, and Clayton goes, I don't even know why I have to address this. By the way, I didn't even know this was a fucking feature. You can go into your Apple location settings, and there's this feature called like memorable places or some shit.
Yeah.
And you can see your phone tracks like where you've been if you're in like a very populated place or whatever. So he's basically proving the fact that he was not in New York. He was in Arizona. He was at the gym last night at this time. Like the story isn't adding up. Turns out, and I stopped following the story after I realized it was bullshit because I was like, who gives a fuck at this point? But there's this catfish that's in New York that is like posing as Clayton. That is like at clubs and talking to girls and shit.
And he's actually saying he's Clayton.
He got framed. I don't know the intricacies of it, but he got framed for this guy. And even Susie made like TikToks and videos saying like, my boyfriend is not cheating on me. This is where he was, X, Y, and Z. Like they're defending themselves. And it's just, dude, social media is so fucked. It's so great in a lot of ways, but it's also super fucked because they just started like publicly dating and already people are like coming at them saying that he's cheating. He's not where he's supposed to be, blah, 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 all this shit. And it's like, dude, just let them live. You know?
I just realized that Jesse Plemons, host The Bachelor, Clayton, the guy that was on The Bachelor, and Nick Lachey, they all look alike. They're all white, brunette, blue eyes.
Chad with beautiful bone structures. Jesse Palmer. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Jesse
Plemons is an actor. That's That's Fat Damon.
Fat Damon.
Matt Damon. He's in Breaking Bad.
Oh, that guy's awesome. Sharing the night
He's
together.
such a good actor.
Whoa. Yeah, that guy is super fucking talented. Speaking of Breaking Bad, you know, Better Call Saul is coming back very soon for the final season, and Jesse and Walter, they're in it.
That's
so
wild.
that's going to be sick. I wonder if I would assume it's going to be new content, new footage or whatever.
It's got to be.
Yeah. I watched Better Call Saul for quite a bit. It's a really good show. There's a lot of like lawyer jargon that's very interesting to learn about, and also like the relationships with characters within the show is really fucking good.
I know. I gotta finish that.
Also, a couple of like housekeeping things that we're gonna talk about. I want to run this by you, and I'm sure you're gonna agree with me. I think we're still going to post at noon in the event that we are able with our schedules to record before Wednesday, but there probably are going to be a bunch of episodes, especially that we're always on the go and I'm always fucking traveling, where it will still go up Wednesday.
Yeah, just a later time.
It just might be a later time for the member episodes. Sunday will always be at noon, and unless you see a community post that says otherwise, but it does make it way easier to not have that set 12 p.m. time. Like this one will probably go up at like 10 p.m. EST or something like that. So you guys still get the content, just might be a little bit later on that day. But I wanted to let you guys know because I feel like every Wednesday for like the last month, I've been doing a quick post being like, hey guys, it's coming, just going to be up late. I feel bad every time I post that. So slight change in the structure of the way
that
we
works for
upload
me.
the pod. Yeah, it makes it just way more easier for the both of us. By the way, I will be recording this upcoming public episode in Disney World, or at least around Disney World. So that's going to be pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Bring my microphone and make it happen.
If it gets too tough, I mean, we can reschedule. Like,
Phil, we don't miss shit.
all right.
Especially now for the Easter episode, let me tell you.
You're right. You're
All
right.
I'm here to fucking grind. Grind my fucking teeth to the bone.
Played trivia last night
How'd that go? At like a bar or just at your house? Oh, yeah?
at a brewery.
Kylie used to do that all the time. She's really good at that shit.
There was 3 of us. Then my brother-in-law showed up halfway through. 4 of us. Our team was in first out of 9 for the first 6 rounds.
Nice.
And there was like 9 rounds total. We would have won if we got 1 question right.
Ooh. Was there a sick reward, like cash prizes?
We actually won 3rd place. So we got like a crowler, which is a small version of a growler, which is just...
What the fuck is that?
Exactly. It's a big jug that you fill up with beer from the
nice.
place. So like we got free beer, but
Just get fucked up.
that's it.
I haven't had a beer in so long. Not a big beer guy.
I love beer.
What were some of the questions that they asked you to win this crowler?
So it's kind of cool because they play music, like songs, to give you hints on what the answer actually is. So if you don't know explicitly what the answer is, you can maybe figure it out.
That's very cool.
So one of them was like during the 1994 Red Sox versus Yankees championship fucking World Series, what inning did they win in? And then they played a song called Paralyzer by Finger 11. And now we didn't have my brother-in-law there who's really good with sports. So I was like, oh, it's 11. Because I knew the song, Finger 11.
I
Got
love
that shit.
Is that the I'm still paralyzed,
Yeah.
but I seem to be struck
We
by
got one wrong
you.
where it was like, this Welsh dog breed, low slung, meaning like low to the ground, was thought to be enchanted and pulls chariots. What's the name of the dog breed?
Dachshund?
That's what I thought. Well, that's what we thought, but obviously that's German, I think. I didn't even know what Welsh was. It's people from Wales in England.
Okay.
And it's a corgi.
Oh, cute. I
And
like
they're
corgis.
literally called Welsh corgis, I think.
Oh, wow. That's their full name. Yeah, trivia like that. It's really cool when you hang out with a group of people and you notice that one person in the group just innately good at random facts.
I got a video game one right.
There you go. What was the video game question?
What sound effect is this? And then they played the
Fuck is that?
Zelda.
That one?
Opening a chest.
Yeah, good shit. Nice. I saw Sonic 2, speaking of video game stuff.
I'm seeing that tonight.
Are you actually? What time's your movie?
8.
Nice. It's really good.
Yeah?
And make sure you stay for the post-credit scene.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Just the one.
We saw the first one together.
We did. Willie came along.
That was
my brother
fun.
as well. It was a great squad. I would say it's great, and I'm going to say this in the most vague way possible, but I want when you're watching for you to go, he's right. Like, what the fuck is this? There's this one, like, subplot that had no business being in this movie. Like, literally, you sit there and you're like, I don't give a fuck about this. Like, show me the hedgehog.
Maybe it'll tie into 3 or no?
No, this is, like, legitimately, Phil, when I tell you it's the most, like, dumb, random thing,
Okay.
that's the only reason why I wouldn't give this movie, like, a 9 out of 10.
All right.
I'd give it an 8. I'd subtract the whole thing.
And I'm going to know what it is.
100%. Text me when it happens.
Okay.
Just go, yep.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just going to say yep.
Maybe you'll disagree. And for those of you that have seen the movie, know what I'm talking about. There was just a very random subplot that I don't know if it was in somebody's contract that they got this in there. It was very weird. But it was great. Knuckles is sick. Tails is awesome. And I won't say anything else because I don't want to spoil you.
Did you see Mr. Beast's new video?
I actually watched the whole thing. Phil, we talk about this a lot behind the scenes. Mr. Beast, and we've said this on the podcast before, I think. Mr. Beast, obviously, pioneer, changing the YouTube game. But I'll be honest in saying, like, I don't watch a lot of his content. That content, we've said this on member episodes before, like, it's not really for me, like, that very high, fast-paced energy, like, quick cut type of content. Dude, that new video was a fucking masterpiece. Dude, I loved it. Are we talking about the one where the guy gets locked in a room?
Yeah.
Dude, I loved it.
Get the fuck out.
I swear to God, Phil, I fucking loved it.
I watched the whole thing, too.
Same. From start to finish.
But I read some things on Twitter about it, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of like, they're kind of right.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Are they saying that, like, this wasn't real?
No.
There's aspects of it that are, like, fabricated?
No.
Okay.
They're just like...
Because it is pretty wild that, for context, the guy that's stuck in the room ends up proposing to his girlfriend. It's, like, the most beautiful, like, super cute thing ever.
That part's cool.
Okay.
But the whole premise of, like, being in a room that's, like, better than a lot of people's, like, actual living conditions and being paid $10,000 a day to live there, like, where's the challenge in that? You know what I mean?
No, there's definitely a challenge, though. Because I thought about it, too. It's like, when you hear that, you go, okay, I'm going to get paid $10,000 a day to just be entertaining in a video, sit in this room. There's a lot of fun shit to do in the room, whatever. Dude, after even like 3 days of that, you would be going fucking crazy.
I mean, maybe, but it's just like,
I'm telling you, especially too, that like you can't see your girlfriend, you can't see your family. You just have Mr. Beast coming in doing all these different challenges.
I'm just going to be a millionaire real quick.
Listen, I had a similar mindset when I first saw it. I was like, oh, I could definitely stay in there for fucking 100 days.
No, but it's not about the fact of like staying in. It's just like the whole premise is just like dystopian. It's just like,
well, a lot of his videos are.
It's like Squid Games, like actually like. It's a weird experiment where like you're putting a human in actually like great conditions and like rewarding that by giving them $10,000 when there's people that can't even like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That goes into a discussion though, like is any entertainment that gives people an opportunity to be in like a better situation than the social norm, is that wrong? I don't think so. I think it's just entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like any reality show or like Deal or No Deal or any show where you can win money. Is it then you look at that show and you say that's not right because there's people that literally can't even afford to pay their rent? It's like two separate things, entertainment and real life.
Right, but
you get what I'm saying?
Just the whole framing of that, like it's in it, like it's staged to be like a bedroom. You know what I mean? Like living conditions.
I guess I don't know. I can't really see that leap. To me, like I feel like I'm at least good at separating what is an entertaining video premise as opposed to like a real world issue. And that to me, like, is kind of grasping for straws, like, oh, Mr. Beast is paying someone $10,000 a day to sit in a room. This video is flawed and fuck that. Like, let the guy make a funny, entertaining video, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
And he put himself in a position to be able to, you know, afford to do that for someone. And the thing is too, you know, that guy that was in the video, I don't know how well off he was before the video, whatever, but now he has he won like $300,000, proposed to his girlfriend. Like that guy's life is now innately better.
Did you think the guitar part was fake?
So for me, it was driving me crazy. There's this part in the video where Mr. Beast basically says in the guitar is a check for $100,000. If he finds it, he gets to keep it. And the whole fucking video, I'm like, how has he not found it yet? But honestly, like...
And it's the last... So every day that passes, you have to give up an item in the room. So by day like 20, you're sitting in an empty fucking room. So he doesn't give away his guitar, and then he breaks it, and that's the last item. He's like, oh, there's $100,000.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I would have gave that guitar in 3 seconds, but the kid actually knew how to play guitar, so I bought the fact, and I think it was all real. I bought the fact that he would keep the guitar for a while to keep himself like entertained.
But the last item...
What was crazy, though, is when he smashes the guitar... At first, I thought, oh, he's not even going to see that $100,000 because there was money all over the floor already, but he was able to find it. That, to me, is like the part that's like, oh, I can't even believe he found that. Like, that's a little crazy. But, you know... I do wonder at what point, like, Do you think there are aspects of a Mr. Beast video that are just innately staged? Or do you think everything that happens is 100% real and he just is able to tell a great story from those crazy moments?
I think the only fabrication, really, because like he doesn't have to make them like...
Exactly. Like that premise on its own is crazy. Like that little guitar through line didn't need to be in there.
But I think they're able, like I was going to say, the only fabrication that we see is through the editing.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
That's true. Like, yeah, maybe the guitar thing happened earlier in the video. We don't even realize it.
It could have been like the fourth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the continuity seems pretty legit with all things considered, because obviously if there's money all over the ground and that was at the end of the video where the room's destroyed, he couldn't have given the guitar earlier in the video when everything was still nice and not destroyed.
Right.
I'm sure if you really look at the video, you could poke holes and find certain things, but it's fucking storytelling. It's like, it's more of like a movie than like a reality situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I have to bite my tongue up.
It's a member episode. You can say whatever you want.
Bro. Like, imagine proposing in a Mr. Beast video.
I gotta tell you, I thought that was really dope. I'm telling you.
Dude,
bro,
if I proposed to my girlfriend
here's
in a fucking Mr. Beast episode.
Here's the thing, though. What's cool about it? That moment for them, that special moment, is now forever existing in this video that literally the entire fucking world sees. Yeah, that video has like, a close to 50 million views. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a moment that should be on the fucking internet.
Well, that's what everyone has, different opinions on what they think is good and what's not good, right? Like for you, it might be a more intimate, just you and Wildy setting for when you're ready to make that moment happen. For other people, it's like, yo, I'm in this huge video and I miss my fucking girlfriend. I love my girlfriend. I'm going to go for it and just propose. Different strokes.
What would you do if he went on The Ultimatum 3 weeks from now?
Shit. Now, that would be full circle, dude. That show is so fucked. You guys have to watch it. We should I'm telling you should watch it. And for the next episode, we should have a breakdown. I know you're not going to, but I figured I'd just,
That's not true.
Phil, anytime I've ever given you homework, you don't get it done.
I've been on a Netflix bender these days.
Phil, can you watch Encanto? He hits me up 3 months later. I watched it subbed.
I saw it.
Let's talk about it.
We already did. It's okay.
It's okay.
Frozen's better.
Well, the storyline's okay. The music, though, is impeccable. I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crux of the earth is.
I don't like musicals.
Well, that's where you're not a Disney kid.
That's it. I'm not.
You're just a grumpy old Grinch.
You're a Disney adult these days.
Bro, I'm badass, all right? You know what I am? I'm strong, like the sister in Encanto.
Yeah, she was big.
She was jacked, right?
She's huge. Yeah, that's my fetish. Just big, strong women.
There you go, Phil.
Squeezing my head like a watermelon.
Explore that.
Do you think you can squeeze a watermelon? I've asked you this before.
With my legs?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That shit's crazy. If it was like an old rotting watermelon.
For sure.
No fucking problem.
No problem.
No problem at all.
I haven't seen your brother in weeks.
Just look out of a window. You can see him from any fucking window in the country. This guy's so big.
Yeah.
He sent a video. You know what? Actually, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay.
I'll tell you later. Members, even this is too exclusive for you guys. I mean, this fucking... Let me just say,
you might have to be a consigliere to see this one.
Yeah, maybe one day when we have like a fucking super VIP, meatball diamond edition, we could talk about this type of shit. This kid's just out of fucking control. I'll leave it at that. Phil, I still don't have my Instagram back.
That's good. Yeah, my video's still taken down.
Wow.
I can't even post. I can't even work if I wanted to.
We're really going through it, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, with the one strike, you can't upload either?
Nope.
Holy shit. And how long does that last if this video stays gone?
I can't upload it for a week, so it would be Saturday at 3 a.m.
Okay, and then if, God forbid, you get a second strike.
It's 2 weeks.
And then they just go,
yeah.
Bye, Phil. Oh, shit.
That's what happens.
I'm not going to lie to you. That's fucking terrifying.
You know what else is good?
What's up?
My strike doesn't go away until July.
Oh, God.
So
I would make the most cookie cutter safe content. Coco Melon. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Mr. Beast.
Just keep it chill, man.
No.
Phil's next video. Some crazy dark web shit.
I mean, Like, I had an idea, not an idea, like, if this is not resolved by Saturday, I have to make a video. Just like one of those videos where like you're just sitting and the thumbnail is just me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a dramatic title, like The End. And then where I just explain what happened. Like, that has to happen.
You gonna do it?
If this doesn't get resolved.
Yeah, you gotta let people know what's going down.
That's what yeah.
And you gotta explain in that video, somebody at YouTube, help me out here.
Yes.
Because what is going on?
Yes. So
hit that like button, subscribe.
You support that idea?
I don't know the first thing about resolving shit like this from like a make a video standpoint. Like I said at the beginning of the pod, you know, we're gonna do some stuff behind the scenes, try to figure this shit out. But I don't know if a video will even do anything.
It has to. It always does.
I would just make a fitness vlog. So keep it safe. I'm telling you, just keep it safe. I feel like you've made way more intense videos too than like this one's subject matter. What about the video where you literally just fucking obliterated Kenny KO? That shit didn't get taken down for just absolute savagery.
For manslaughter?
Yeah, just for fucking murder.
No.
3rd degree murder.
I'm so happy I'm out of the fitness industry, dude. It's actually like if I were to tell you what was happening right now, you wouldn't believe me.
Fill me in.
Do you know Callum Von Moger?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think I do, Phil.
He kind of looks like Arnold. He plays Arnold in the movie.
Callum Van
Von.
Moger.
Yeah.
Why did Kangaroo pop up?
Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Oh, dear God. What did he do?
But first of all, this is him. You never seen this guy?
Get a visual here. Honestly, he doesn't look familiar.
Australian.
But he's fucking yoked.
He's huge in the fitness industry. Literally one of the top bodybuilders in the world at one point. And then he had a bicep injury.
I do remember this guy.
And then he fell off the fucking cliff and like broke his arm again.
When he would flex, right? Like he couldn't flex this one because his bicep tendon like burst or some shit. Okay.
So right now he's on a crystal meth bender.
I'm sorry, what now?
Crystal meth.
The drug?
The drug. Cocaine and steroids. That's the cocktail he's running.
That is quite the combination.
This man hit a kangaroo on the road, put it in his truck, and then chopped it up with a machete and filmed it and put it on Instagram.
Oh, so he's just fucked up beyond belief.
Then, like a week later, he had an incident of road rage where he got out of his car and chased a guy. Granted, this guy's 260 pounds of pure muscle. He's like 6'3".
He can't be fast, though.
Bro, he chased him with a machete in the parking lot. Could you imagine the fear?
Bro, my fight or flight would kick in so hard, I would fucking dash like Sonic, bro.
Get those rings, baby.
Yeah, I would vanish into thin air.
This other guy.
So is this guy in jail right now?
He's on house arrest.
All right, well.
And he's posting like, oh, I'm going to be in the U.S. next week.
Meet and greet, come through.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
What else is happening?
Me?
This other guy got exposed in like court filings. He's part of More Plates, More Dates podcast. He's always on his channel. His name's Leo Longevity. He went on a fucking bender. It's sad, but also like funny. Funny in the sense of like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Text messages were leaked in the court document of him like verbally abusing his wife.
Oh,
horrible.
God. Over
milk. Like they had an argument where this guy couldn't get milk out of his head. He's like, why'd you put the milk in the fridge? She's like, I don't know. Like being a rational human being. He's like, you put the oat milk in the fucking back and the other milk on the left. Everybody knows that. Guy's gone off social media.
It's so fucked how fucked people can be. Seriously. I don't even want to approach this from like a comedic perspective and like try to make jokes about it. It's so fucked. That's the only thing I can add to this conversation.
Bodybuilders are dropping like flies from from steroid abuse, years of it.
It's dangerous.
And
fuck.
And like it's getting to a point now where like a lot of people in the industry are just like dead or crazy.
Shit fucks with all your fucking chemicals, dude.
Yeah.
And you can't maintain homeostasis.
That's it.
When you're fucking 400 pounds of sheer muscle repping 650 pounds on the bench press.
Yeah, it sucks when your entire worth is dictated by how you look.
Here's an idea. Go to therapy, meditate, stretch,
Yeah.
go on a fucking run,
Go on a walk.
eat some good foods.
It's wild.
I started drinking coffee, like even more.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
And I had this chocolate mocha situation from Starbucks at the airport, and Toronto coming to New York. It was fucking life changing, Phil.
You like mocha?
Love it. You know, one of my favorite things from Starbucks is the Java chip.
You told me that.
It's the double chocolate chip, but not a frap.
Gotcha.
Frappuccino has no caffeine.
You should try white mocha.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Frappuccino should have caffeine.
So I'm thinking of, I didn't use the right word then.
Frappuccino is usually like the icy, like
Yes. It's like a smoothie blend kind of. The double chocolate chip is just decaf. This is all calf.
Yeah, it's all calf.
Get your calf.
So do you feel a difference when you're on caffeine or off?
Oh yeah, I'm out of my mind.
Off or on?
On. Dude, it's sick.
Is your focus like better?
I think so, but I'm also like sillier and I kind of like feel drunk sometimes. I don't know if it's just because my body's not used to caffeine. Dude, literally I had an energy drink yesterday later on in the day after I had the coffee, and I just started jumping in the kitchen and asking Kylie to like see how high I'm jumping. I was jumping very high.
Like a kangaroo?
Don't do that. Don't do that, Phil. All right. If you're confused by the context of that, we were talking about a kangaroo earlier. Maybe this will be the intro. I don't know. It's entirely possible.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, Phil. Don't do that. Jesus Christ.
I love how you said, when I type in Callan Von Moger, why does a kangaroo come up?
Bro, the first thing on YouTube said the guy's name, Kangaroo. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. You know they eat kangaroo in like Australia?
Yeah, sometimes. It depends, I think, how far into the bush you are.
Just into the bush?
That's what they...
Into the thick of it, right?
That's what they...
Ugh.
No, I'm serious. Like the bush in Australia is
how
like
deep?
Is like the west to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the countryside.
Yeah.
The true like country Australians.
Which is a scary
Yeah,
part.
you'll find a spider the size of a woodle over there.
Everything wants to kill you out
Terrier
there.
poodle mix size spider. See, Joe Rogan posted a big spider?
No, I didn't. I haven't talked to Joe Rogan in a while.
I thought you guys were homies.
You know, ever since he signed to Spotify, like he acts better than me, and it's just like, come on, dude.
That's because he is, Phil. He's better than everybody.
You know what I'm realizing too?
He's got a lovely bald head.
Besides that,
Go on.
remember we had the discussion of like being like 7 people detached from...
Anybody in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a real thing.
No, I think it's like
It's 100% real.
4 people.
Yeah. Give me an example.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do it right now.
No, like Joe Rogan.
How would we get to Joe Rogan?
Yeah. No, I can tell you how I would get to Joe Rogan.
I can do that legitimately 4 people.
It's same.
You want me to do it?
No, but...
I'm going to do it. I know Logan Paul.
Right.
Logan Paul knows Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon knows Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
That's 3 people.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. So theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could have Logan contact Tim. We would have Tim contact Joe. A little telephone game, and I can get a message to Joe Rogan. What do you guys want me to tell Joe? Let me know in the comments down below. It's pretty fucking crazy.
That's an actually insane video idea. It like celebrity
telephone.
Yeah.
Micro influencer gets the attention of Joe Rogan through telephone. 1 million views.
Think about it.
I'm thinking. Let me do an example with you. We already did me with Joe Rogan. How would you get to Joe Rogan?
More Plates, More Dates was on Joe Rogan.
Easily.
That's
one person.
Not that I know him personally, but like he's used me in videos.
Yeah. There you go. Let's do another one. This is a fun game.
Okay.
Give me somebody.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian.
You're lucky because you go straight to Logan Paul.
That's true. Logan does have a lot of people that would probably be in touch with Kim. I would say, oh, this is easy actually. Logan had AB on the podcast. AB's like boys with Kanye right now. Kanye has Kim's phone number. Done.
Exactly.
What the fuck? This shit is weird.
No,
bro.
I'm telling you, like, if the more you think about it, like,
But like in this regard, they have to be like close personal friends. But no, you would just have to have like a means of contact. So yes, it is safe to say that Logan would obviously be able to contact AB because of the fact that he had him on the podcast.
Yeah.
So clearly there's some networking there. That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I also read about this thing called weak ties, or the power of weak ties.
And you're only as strong as the weakest link.
Yeah, but
It's important.
Doesn't really
Survival
relate
of
here.
the fittest, Darwinism.
Yeah.
Another one bites the
The
dust.
finches, baby.
Whatever that means.
Darwin studied finches.
What the hell's a finch? Like a bird?
Yeah.
Is that actually a bird?
Yeah.
What kind of bird is it?
It's got a short, tight beak.
Let me see this fucking thing. Let me see.
They're cute.
Oh, they're adorable. I kind of look like a finch.
Yeah, so Darwin developed a lot of his theory by studying finches and the way that their beaks are either really sharp and long or short and stout, and how that, affects their food.
Yeah, it must be nice to look at birds all day, Darwin. Get a real fucking job.
Yeah,
I
get a
like
real
that.
job. What are you doing?
Stop bird watching, Darwin.
So, side note, quick. The last question of this trivia question, you have to get all parts right, and you could wager up to 15 points. So, if you put 15 points, but you got one part of it wrong, you lose 15 points, right?
Okay.
So, this was like an all or nothing
All or
Hail
nothing,
Mary.
Yep.
And if we got this right, because we got three of the 5 birds to the states right. Basically, you had to match 5 birds to 5 states.
Oh,
Because you know how states have like national
Yeah.
birds? All right, it was California, Utah, Alabama, Georgia, and Illinois. And the birds were California quail, California gull, brown thrasher, yellow hammer, and the cardinal.
For California.
No. Those are
Oh,
the
those
5.
are all them in total.
Yeah. So 5 birds, 5 states.
What the fuck?
So Cardinal is Illinois. We got
Okay.
that one. It's kind of a layup. We guessed.
How the fuck is that a layup? Wait, been Illinois a bunch?
Well, 2 of the birds are Californian,
Okay,
right? So you can cross those off because they're probably going to be towards California.
obviously.
And then Utah's near California, so those 2 are probably... You're not going to find a California bird in fucking Alabama.
Okay, fair enough.
So by process of elimination, we decided that the Cardinal was Illinois. The yellow hammer was Alabama because hammer, Bama, that's just what we went off of, right?
Mhm.
So we're 2 for 2. 3, the brown thrasher fit into place after the other 2.
Brown thrasher.
Yeah, because we went with California gull as California because seagulls are by the water.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put California quail as Utah. What happened was
Mm.
those 2 are reversed.
Ah.
The California quail is the state bird of California, and the California gull is the state bird of Utah.
That's fucked.
And now I will never forget any of that
Yeah, now you
useless
gotta lock
information.
in that bird information. Well, you never know when you're gonna be in a pinch and you're gonna have to sprout some bird trivia.
Yeah.
And flap your wings and fly.
So who am I connecting to in the
we're
world?
back to that.
Yeah.
Let's do one final one. Let's say John Cena.
I knew you were going to say that.
You're reading my mind.
Okay.
I actually know how you would get in touch with John Cena. Very easily.
How do you think I would get in touch with him?
You talk to me. He follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean,
See that?
yeah.
Easy peasy.
No, first
gotta-
I'd go through Juji Mufu,
Okay.
who's best friends or close with Eric Bugenhagen, who
Okay.
is a wrestler in WWE.
There you go.
And,
Already you're there.
Yeah, it's just gone after that.
That is so weird.
Or I'd go through you, who knows Logan Paul, who wrestled in WWE, who knows a wrestler, who knows John Cena.
Yep. That was a cool episode of Impulsive. He had on Sasha, I want to say her name, Sasha Banks, who's Snoop Dogg's cousin, by the way. Sasha Banks. Yep. And then there was another wrestler, Becky Lynch. She was hilarious. Wait, is this who was on? No, I'm sorry, not her. No, yeah. Yeah, Becky Lynch. She is super funny. She was on the podcast. Phil, I gotta be honest. I think I might have a future in wrestling. They're gonna call me the Flying Squirrel. I'm
Yeah.
serious, Phil. I'm gonna jump off the top rope.
It's good.
I'm just gonna need a fucking ladder to get up there,
I feel like you can make it far in wrestling, honestly.
right? But is that a good wrestling name, the Flying Squirrel?
It is great and it is unique.
Are there any other flying squirrels in WWE?
I don't think so.
WWE, the Flying Squirrel. Let me see. Oh, apparently the Flying Squirrel is a wrestling move.
Well, then you can that could be your signature
Yeah.
move.
Obviously, the Flying Squirrel would implement the Flying Squirrel technique.
Yes.
That shit would go hard as fuck.
good.
You know, sometimes I am afraid of dead air, but sometimes it's nice to just let it sit and marinate.
Dead air's good. Shouldn't be shied away from.
It's like real life. You know, how many times in your life are you just sitting there with people you care about and
Well,
there's
because
just nothing to discuss and you just kind of soak in their ambiance of their presence?
you just soak in them.
Take it easy, Phil.
You know about soaking?
I do know about soaking. Do you know about soaking?
Yeah, I invented soaking.
Oh, that's your move?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I always soak.
Good for you. You're like a sponge, always soaking.
What I was going to say is silence is a form of communication.
It's nice. You can pick up a lot. Shut the fuck up and read the room sometimes, you know? Just listen to the sounds. Look at the body language.
Yeah.
What kind of beta male cough was that?
Like like those.
The fuck was that?
Like those asthmatic coughs where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
high. It's like high.
Oh
in your
yeah,
throat. It was
where
one of those.
You're croaking a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of
Sorry. Sorry.
I demand a more alpha cough. You want to hear what my cough sounds like?
Yeah.
Check this shit out.
That's pretty fucking alpha.
Alpha as fuck, dude. The trick is you want to really cough to the point where it hurts your own throat because it doesn't get more alpha than that.
You're right.
That's how alphas
That's
do
good.
it. That's how big dogs roar. I love member episodes, by the way. Have we talked about that?
Yeah, I think the members know that we like them a little bit more.
There's something about the non-pressure, I guess, of knowing that like when this goes up, I'm gonna check the comments and there's gonna be a lot of nice things that were said.
Yes.
I appreciate that. You know, nobody's calling me a dick rider or fucking roasting me.
Mhm.
You know, not that that happens often, but every once in a while, you know, we'll get a couple of roasting comments. But I think we've weeded out a lot of the bullshit. There was a period in the Sunday Sauce history where just everyone came for my fucking jugular. What the fuck did I do? I'm a nice guy.
You know, you're gonna get that.
You know, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy, Phil. Well, we grew 12 subs in the last month.
That's great.
I mean, what the fuck, bro? I got enough stress going on right now. I'm just happy it's green. You know, 12 subs is better than 12 unsubs.
12 subs is the greenest pasture that I've seen in my content creation recently.
I thought your channel was taken off quite a bit.
It was until I was censored by the very company that employs me.
Wait, so does that like drastically slow down sub growth right now?
For sure, because if you look at my fucking channel, the last time I posted a video was 14 days ago.
It's true.
Where's Phillion, bro? You know what else is cool? So I can comment on my own videos. So I commented and then pinned it on my most recent video.
That's a good strat. Smart.
Only 54 likes.
Yeah, well, because that's the thing. Most people saw that video already.
I know.
So your diehard fans like, where the fuck is Phillion? They're going to click on that video to see if there's any status report.
Yes.
This will be a sign, though. Get your Twitter up. This is what you got to do in your next video. Hey, guys, just in case I lose my channel again,
Yeah.
how about you follow me at Third Eye Truth? You want to hear the most truthful statement? Follow at Third Eye of
Third
Truth.
Eye of Truth.
For truthful statements.
Truthful statements only.
These glasses, if you notice, I've been taking them off throughout the episode for whatever reason. They have a thick arm. They have been stabbing the sides of my fucking head. An indentation is occurring. And I have a fucking migraine now.
That's good.
It's good. But, you know, got to be able to see. Got to be able to have sight. It's important.
What else is going on?
Bro, I just want my fucking Instagram back. This shit is so fucking frustrating. It's like, it's so stressful too because not only is that an account that I have with like 35,000 fucking people on it, but the fucking handle is my name. That's the coolest shit ever. Like, just full honesty, like when I'm out and I meet people and they're like, oh, what's your Instagram? And I just tell them, type in Vinny. It's like the coolest fucking thing ever. It's a great conversation piece. It's like, oh my God, you have had Vinny. That's great. That's your name. Cool. What the fuck am I going to do if I never get it back? Oh, what's your Instagram? I don't have one. I got at Sunday Sauce Show if you want to contact me. Go follow over there. We got 3 reels up. How you doing?
We're a grassroots podcast started from Strong Island.
Yep.
And we grow about 12 subs a month.
How you doing? The real podcast, they have that slow tortoise growth. Because you know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and apparently neither was this pod. But listen, we got 2 shelves, $9 off of Amazon.
Clean walls.
Take it easy. You're gonna go through the fucking drywall.
Smoother than my ass.
Yeah, this is good. Smoother than my ass after I go get a nice waxing. Look at this. This is fucking cleaner than my butthole over here. Fucking hate this set. I gotta tell you, and it even breaks my heart because we post clips of the old fucking sex. We have a stockpile of content, and people are like, "Holy shit, we missed the old set."
Well, you know what it is. It kind of goes into the vintageization and how that plays a role. Because hear me out.
That was an error.
No, hear me out.
I'm hearing you. Speak.
You ever go to an In-N-Out burger?
I've been in and out twice. Yes.
What do you notice about In-N-Out? The decor, the set,
the vibe, the feel.
Yeah, what is it?
Checkerboard.
Checkered, vintage, 90s.
Red, white.
Classic.
French fries.
Timeless, even.
Yeah.
You see those new McDonald's they're putting up?
They're too elegant for me.
They got nicer fucking siding than my house.
They're very elegant. Like I said, they're majestic.
Does that look like a fast food restaurant to you?
Phil, as long as they give me my cheeseburger, I don't give a fuck. I gotta be honest with you.
I guess you're
right.
And
it's the same vibe. As long as we're having good conversations, at the end of the day, we're a podcast. Who gives a fuck?
No.
But I gotta tell you, there is a part of me that just wants to say, fuck this set, and go film in my fucking kitchen upstairs. Nice brick wall background, nice Samsung appliances. The fucking audio would sound better.
We could do that.
Might have to do it. What the fuck should I make this room? A fucking petting zoo? Should I go rent a llama?
Masturbation station.
Maybe I'll just make this like a fucking another spare bedroom.
You could do that.
Maybe I'll make this a torture chamber when I...
It is kind of like prison-like because the door is directly in the center. And like, that's it.
Would that be weird?
There's no windows.
Would that be weird for our egos if we were just like, yeah, the set itself is always destined to be a kitchen, so we just move to the kitchen upstairs?
It's kind of a power move.
It's kind of cool when you think about it that we would just like be sitting at the island up there. Nice black marble countertops.
It's a lot more relaxed.
Did we just have a breakthrough?
We can try it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode of the member exclusive content. If you guys enjoyed, please just tell your fucking friends about us. I mean, at this point, the algorithm's doing us no favors. We need to grow by word of mouth.
Yeah, old school.
Do me a favor. Go to your local bodega or Home Depot. Actually, go to Best Buy, and when they have the MacBooks on display, just pull the podcast up on every fucking laptop and tweet at Phil at Third Eye of Truth.
You know what's good, Vin?
What's up?
So I follow Team YouTube on Twitter because I feel like a needy boyfriend or like a guy who has a crush on a girl and is like over texting. Because day one, I tell YouTube what happens on Twitter. Day two goes by, I ask for an update. They say we're still looking into it. Day 3 goes by. Day 4, so I waited a day in between. Day 4, yesterday, I was like, hey, any update? It's been 96 hours at this point, still in the dark.
Can't see.
Can't see shit.
Fuck's going on?
They're updating. They're answering people. So this person posted, hey, my YouTube algorithm, I started watching Japanese content and now I'm getting ASMR. This is so weird. And they respond, hey, you actually have the ability to choose your recommendations. Visit here.
I didn't know you could do that. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. No, it's good that they're working around the clock to ensure that everyone on YouTube is...
Instagram doesn't even have a fucking support team.
Yeah.
On Twitter, at least. They announced Chronological's coming back. Underneath the fucking post about Chronological, people are like, hey, my account got wrongfully disabled. Can you help?
You know what the problem is
they're answering people about Chronological with like cute little emojis and shit.
You know what the problem is there?
What's the problem?
You're dealing with Mark Zuckerberg.
The Zuck.
And he's giving you the good Zuck 9000. Wow. And you just have to take it.
Mark, if you're a meatball, just please help me get my fucking account back. I mean, at what point, At what point? Hey, thank you guys for watching. Members, meatballs, we fucking love you. Thanks for keeping the lights on. Apparently, the lights might just go off permanently in this fucking set. We'll see what happens. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do.
All right, say hello to grandmother for me.
Take care of yourselves, all right? Brush your hair. See you later.